It's totally obvious.
So why won't they listen to me?
It had to happen sooner or later.
Cause more trouble.
Same old thing. And there's more, believe me.
I'm not touching that. So
don't
why won't
say.
they listen to me?
You should really have known better.
That's an open secret.
You just have to listen.
Hey, you!
I don't believe that.
You should really have known better.
That's what I've always said.
Hey!
It was his decision, wasn't it?
I want to train with you.
Good. We can get started as soon as you are ready.
I want to become stronger.
And it's going to get even worse.
Nobody wants to know.
These are bad times.
Same old thing all over.
Do you really think?
He'd better shut up.
I've got no time for things like really didn't deserve that.
Really, how interesting.
I've heard a thing or two.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's been known a long time.
That's an open secret.
I never knew that.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. Really, how interesting. Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Really, how interesting.
He can't keep anything to
This is
himself.
as easy as that.
He can't keep anything to himself.
He works all day,
Will
too.
it ever change?
These are bad times.
You should have known better.
That's terrible.
I agree with you completely.
Hey, you got no business here, understand?
Who are you?
That's none of your business. I'm the boss here, okay?
The boss of what? Of those chests?
Hey, the storeroom was under my supervision, got it? So piss off, or else I'll bash in your skull.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
Do you really believe that?
That's terrible.
You don't have to ask me that.
Nothing to plunder. I'll never get this open without the right key.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. By reason of the imminent danger of an attack by orcs, each inhabitant of the city is to prepare himself accordingly. Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately, and to arm himself appropriately.
Hey, what are you doing down here? There's nothing here for you. So, out with it. What are you doing here?
I've done in Attila. He had the key to the sewers on him.
You killed Attila? So what? He was a lousy dog anyway. But I'll tell you something. If you attack me, I'll kill you.
What are you doing here in this dark, dank hole?
I live here. One more stupid question, and I'll cut a design in your hide.
Take me to your leader.
Ha! My leader? I'm sure Cassia will want to talk to you. Go ahead, and don't try to fool me.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened.
Don't tell this to anyone. Honestly, please don't listen. Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I don't believe
I'll never get this open without the right key.
that. That's not what I heard.
And he wants me to. Go away, don't tell me that.
He can't keep anything to himself. Don't tell me.
I don't believe that. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Who says things like that? Don't tell this to anyone.
Go away, don't tell me that. Everybody knows by now.
These are bad times. Everybody knows by now.
Who says things like that? I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Everybody knows.
The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized...
Hey!
Just look who found his way here. Attila underestimated you. I am not going to make the same mistake.
What's being played here?
We wanted you to die for blowing the whistle on a friend. That's why we sent Attila. Your presence here, however, opens up a new option.
What do you want to offer me?
You can join us.
Don't say.
What do you know about the missing people?
Why would that interest you?
I want to find out what happened to them.
When you emerge from the sewers, swim down along the coast to the right for a while. You're bound to find your answers there.
Tell me about your organization.
People in town are pretty nervous about us, but nobody knows our hideout. The handful of people who even know that the sewers exist believe that they are locked and not accessible to anyone. As long as they don't find us, we can work in peace.
What's in it for me if I join you?
You can learn special abilities from us. Abilities that will allow you to live in luxury.
But I wouldn't have to hide out down here, would I?
No, you only have to stick to our rules. That's all.
What are your rules?
The first rule is, you don't breathe a word about us to anyone, ever. Second, don't get caught. Third, if you draw your weapon down here to attack someone, we'll kill you. And the fourth and last rule is, those who want to join us have to prove themselves.
What happens if I get caught?
Just don't get caught, okay?
What can I learn from you?
Jesper is the master of stealth. He will show you how to move without making a sound. Ramirez is an exceptionally gifted burglar. No lock can withstand his picks. And I can teach you how to be a pickpocket. I'm also going to help you become more dexterous, for dexterity is the key to your abilities.
It works all day too. And that's terrible.
He had better show.
For everybody.
That's an open secret.
These are bad times.
How am I supposed to prove myself?
Now will you join us or not?
And what if I don't want to join you?
In that case, I shall kill you.
Okay, I'm in.
You've made a wise decision. If you succeed in proving yourself, you may join our ranks. If you would like to learn the thieves' abilities first, feel free. You're going to need them.
How am I supposed to prove myself?
That stubborn old alchemist, Constantino, has a beautiful ring, but he doesn't really need it. I want to see it adorn my hand.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinth.
Hey, you!
You don't say.
Say, would you know anything about Bosper's bow?
You mean the bow from the bowmaker? Yeah, I've got it packed somewhere up front in a chest. But there's rats scurrying around in there. You can fetch it if the critters don't bother you. Oh, well, of course the chest is locked. You just have to break into it. Hopefully, you still have lock picks.
These are bad times.
Can you teach me something?
You want to learn how to move without making a sound? That'll cost you 100 gold pieces.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's not what my husband thinks. I don't believe that.
Hey! Can you...
You want to...
As to anyone.
Okay, I want to learn how to sneak around. Here's the gold.
So, then tell me when you're ready.
Teach me the art of stealth.
Come back once you have more experience.
And he works all day, too. I don't...
So you're in. Well, I wish you success then, and be careful, whatever you do. Oh, and one more thing. I don't care who you are up there, and with whom you work. Here below, you're only one of us, a thief. No more, and no less.
Can you teach me something?
I can show you how to pick a lock. That'll cost you a mere 300 gold pieces.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinth. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. From this moment onward, Lord Andre...
Nothing to be had there. I know nothing about picking locks.
There you are at last. I've been waiting here for hours. Just a moment. You're not a merchant from town, are you? Where is Baltram?
Baltram? You're waiting for a merchant?
Smart kid, aren't you? That's what I just said, isn't it? That good-for-nothing junk merchant seems to have forgotten me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Who are you?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But if you must know, my name is Skip. Does that ring a bell? Who? Are you telling me you've never heard of Skip? Holy shit! Where do you live? I'm one of Corinne's most wanted criminals. Me and my boys have been the scourge of the waters around this crummy island for years. Come on, you must have heard of me.
Should I know you?
Mind that mouth of yours, lad. Or old Skip will give you what for.
Where do you come from?
You want to know where our hideout is? If I tell you that, I might as well invite the militia to arrest me. And in case you would like to pay us a visit, it wouldn't help you in the least. The island of Corinne's is large, and no one ever gets to where we are anyway. Unless they have a cog or some other ship. And then you'd have to find your way through the cliffs as well. Nobody gets through there unless they know the secret path. There are only 2 people who know the path, and you're not one of them.
A lot of citizens are missing, and everything seems to indicate that you're not quite innocent in the matter.
Damn it. It's not what you think it is. Do I look like a slave trader to you? No, I only transport goods. What they are and where they come from is no concern of mine. We have shipped all kinds of things for those swine. First, it was just regular stuff. Well, sometimes it may have been contraband. But then they started to kidnap the inhabitants of the city. No idea what they're planning to do with them. All we did was ferry them across.
Where did you take those people?
I already told you. I'm not going to tell you where our bay is.
Who are you talking about?
The bandits, of course. Who else? The filthy scum who are making themselves at home all over the island. And not just here, around Corinne's.
Just bandits isn't good enough for me. I want a name.
A name? You want to know who's leading the bandits? Damn it! What was that bastard's name again? I just can't recall his name. Even if it wasn't all that complicated. But I can show you where to find the boss of the gang in this part of Corinne's. Have you got a decent map?
I've got a map right here.
But someone scribbled all over it already. So where's the fun in messing it up for you? Then I guess I'll have to give you a description. There's a very big farm far to the east. The farmer's name is Onar, I think. He's got some fairly large fields. To the south of those fields, there's a small fortress on a high cliff. That's where you'll find your man. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter.
These are bad times.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I agree with you completely.
Wait a minute.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
But no.
And the human slew the beast, and it entered into...
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know. The farmers have lost some people as well. I have found out that the bandits are responsible for the disappearances here. The leader of the bandits is named Dexter. He is responsible for the kidnappings. I knew Dexter back in the penal colony. He was working for the ore baron Gomez then.
He certainly will remember you. You should be careful. I think you're on the right track. Just carry on.
It's gonna get even worse.
Who says things like that?
Someone's gonna do it.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Nothing to plunder.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Everybody knows by now.
Now that's typical, isn't it? That's terrible.
Can you heal me?
Not an all.
Tell me.
Since you, but I.
About this weapons dealer. Tell me.
Since you, but I shall.
Really, how interesting. I don't believe that.
Who says things like that?
I don't believe it. That's terrible.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's really not my problem.
That's the first I've heard of it. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
That's really not my problem.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
That's been known a long time. It's a bad business.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That doesn't surprise me.
Get that from me.
Will it ever change?
Really didn't deserve that.
I agree with you completely. One less monster around.
Nothing to be had there. Hey, you! Are you looking for something?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I have an assignment from the water mages to look for some lost ornament.
That's convenient. I have the same assignment from Nefarious.
So you belong to the Ring of Water?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm glad. Then I don't have to do this alone.
Have you already found an ornament?
I found the place where we should find one. This stone circle could be one of those structures that Nefarious described. Now, we just have to find the mechanism we're supposed to look for.
I tried the mechanism. It doesn't do anything at all.
Then Lobart's farmers were right. They said that one of them had already played around with the stones here. A stone sentinel appeared out of nowhere and attacked them. The farmers called the militia. The militiamen called the paladins, who came and destroyed the monster. I've already searched the whole area. If there was an ornament here, the paladins have it now.
Then one of us has to get into the upper quarter of the city.
I don't have any time for that. You'll have to do it. I'm going to the city now. We'll meet again at Vatris's.
You're doing business with pirates?
What? Who told you that?
I talked to one of them. He seems to be waiting for you in his bay.
What can you do? These are hard times. Everybody has to look after his own.
Weren't you afraid of getting caught?
That could happen. You found out too, didn't you? But you'll keep your mouth shut, right?
What do you know about the pirates?
They live in a remote part of the island of Corinus. It can only be reached with a cog or some other ship, as far as I know. The citizens of Corinus fear them, quite rightly so, for they're nothing but a bunch of nasty cutthroats. Still, if you ask me, they're nowhere near as bad as the bandits.
What is it you're trading?
I mostly supply them with food, and for that, they give me the finest rum that's to be had in Corinus.
I could take care of this deal for you.
That would be great. I cannot leave Corinus at the moment. Here, take this package and tell Skip not to be so stingy with the rum this time. It should be at least 3 bottles.
That was all I wanted to know.
By reason of the imminent danger of an attack by orcs, each inhabitant of the city is to prepare himself.
So he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore it to the human if the beast should return.
I've got a package for you from Baltram.
What? He's sending me an errand boy? Scared shitless, is he? Oh well, what can you expect from such a puny penny pincher?
He says he wants 3 bottles of your rum in return.
Ha ha, wouldn't he like that? First he makes me wait forever, doesn't even show up in person. Then he has the nerve to make demands. Here, give him 2 bottles. That's enough for him.
think? I'm like this forever.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help but think
Nobody
that all
ever
kinds
asks for
of
my
things.
opinion.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I agree with you.
I don't believe that.
And Enos in his
I got the rum from Skip, but he gave me no more than 2 bottles.
Damn expensive, that. Who does he think he is? Well, give it here then. I can't give you much for it now. This here's gotta be enough.
He can't keep anything to himself.
of the light.
He'd better shut up. That's what
He can't keep anything to himself.
he can't keep anything to himself.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. That's not what I heard.
I won't
Hey,
do
you.
anything from now on.
About those missing people,
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
tell me what you know.
The first was William, one of the fishermen here in Corinus. One day, he simply didn't return. At first, we thought that one of those sea monsters out there had eaten him in his boat for breakfast. But not too long afterwards, other people started disappearing from the town and the surroundings. Pretty random events, though. Everyone's at a loss so far. The way it looks, we'll just have to wait until we finally stumble across a clue.
Now that's typical.
Isn't this a case for the militia?
The militia is pretty useless if you ask me. They're never going to clear this up. The missing people have just vanished into thin air.
Everybody knows by now.
About those missing...
That's not what my husband thinks.
I can't help it.
As if I didn't have enough
Said.
problems.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Some problems solve themselves.
I don't believe that.
Nothing surprises me
I want to fight again.
I think that should be enough. Let me have a short. Come back again.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
It's a bad business.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Okay, let's go.
Completely.
Where?
To Onar's farm.
Then let's go. Follow me.
That's
That was obvious all along.
He had better shut up.
Go away, don't tell me that. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, it's typical. Really, how interesting.
It's typical.
Adonos saw that this way nothing could exist at all.
I'm like this
No
forever.
light and no darkness.
Don't tell this to anyone.
what my husband thinks. I won't tell her a thing.
Wait a minute. About those stone tablets, I've got one here.
Thank you. I'm missing only one now. I'll pay you for them, of course.
About those stone tablets, what about this one then?
No. This kind of stone tablet is magically charged. Alas, the water mage won't buy this kind of tablet.
About those, what about this one?
No, alas.
Off myself. That's no secret.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
So, here we are. So, the rest of the way you can manage alone. I have to get back to the city. I've got a few things to take care of. Just follow this road here. And remember, stand up for yourself and don't take any crap, and it'll be smooth sailing.
Wait a minute.
One less monster around.
Wait a minute.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder.
Had there.
Traveling up. What? Who? No.
Is it?
What?
Nothing to be had there.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. What with?
telling you anything new. Tell me that isn't true. There's nothing you can do about it. Just gossip. I've got no time for things like that.
Look who's just turned up. The farmer boy. You're just in time.
I used to say that myself.
Who are you anyway?
That's none of your business. If I wanted to tell you who I am, I'd have done it already. Got it?
What do you want from me? Are you still having problems with the city guards?
I'll give you problems, you punk. I'm looking for a fellow. He isn't anywhere to be found in the city, and these losers here don't have a clue either. He's thin, dark-haired, and he usually wears red armor. As far as I know, he used to be a prisoner in the colony. I think his name starts with a D.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. I couldn't care less.
Is his name maybe Dexter?
It could be that that's his name. I'm not sure. I'll probably only know when I see him.
Anything else?
Yeah, you big mouth. Is there something else? I need weapons, I need provisions, and gold wouldn't be bad either.
I'm staying out of it. I'm not telling you anything new.
Didn't you find a weapons dealer in the city?
You can't be serious. They only have junk.
That's all just gossip.
Weapons? The mercenaries have weapons.
Ah, interesting. I heard that the fat farmer Onar had hired the boys. Not too bad for a landlubber. Not a bad idea. But I really should pay them a visit.
You just have to listen.
Provisions? You're in a tavern.
The stupid barman won't hand anything over unless you pay him for it.
I used to say that myself.
Gold? We all want gold.
Could be. And what would you do with it? Drink your way through it in a tavern, or blow it in the brothel if I'm any judge.
And you have a better plan, huh?
You would crawl under a rock if you knew all I've done. So none of that cheek, or I'll shut your big mouth for you.
I can't help you.
Oh, you don't want to. I remember that. You can count on it.
Wait a minute.
The things I could tell you.
One more thing.
We've been gabbing too much already.
Off myself.
Look who's the...
You don't have to tell me that.
Are you?
Is it really true?
It,
That will never change. You hardly know who to believe these days. It had to happen sooner or later.
Here's 10 gold coins.
You poor sucker. You
Tell
can
me that
keep
isn't
your
true.
dough. I have a better idea. There's a cave not far from here.
myself.
I've been around here before, and I buried my stuff in a
He
few
thinks
places.
it's as easy as that.
The cave is too dangerous for me alone. I want you to help
Would've
me
thought
with
of that
it.
himself.
Let's visit the cave.
Can't rely on
Come
that.
with me.
There's nothing you can do about it. The things I could tell you. That was obvious.
All right, friend. Here's the cave. And here's a pick for you. I buried the stuff somewhere in there. X marks the spot. What are you waiting for? Go inside and get the stuff.
What about you then?
Someone has to guard our backs. And now, in you go.
I think I've found something.
What took you so long? Found anything yet?
Yes, I dug up a small bag of gold.
Give it here.
Here you are.
Great, so they're still there. You're not all that useless after all. Okay, listen. I've buried even more, and I want you to get it for me. Let's see. There's an islet in the small lake with the 2 waterfalls. One of my caches should be there. There are 2 more spots where I buried something further up, in the high pastures. One spot is behind the farm up there, and the other one's next to the entrance to the pass by the waterfalls. There are stairs leading down from the fields of the farmer up there to those of the landowner. There's another cache in the hollow where the stairs end. I'll wait for you at the crossroads by the landowner's fields. Don't fail me. You'll regret that, Buster.
an open secret.
Can you heal me?
Not enough.
That would be a problem.
Is it really true?
Was a place in which Enos and Beliar.
Why did you pick that up then?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
It's not what I heard.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Can you teach me how to pick locks?
You have paid Gritter's debt with Mateo. You seem to be a decent fellow. I shall teach you what you want to know. However, I cannot do it for free. I still have a mountain of debts, and I need the money.
How much do you charge?
200 gold pieces.
Fine. Here are 200 gold pieces.
This money will really help me. We can start as soon as you're ready.
Teach me how to pick a lock.
All you need is a lockpick. If you move it carefully left and right in the lock, you can unbolt the mechanism. But if you move it too much or too fast in the wrong direction, it will snap right off. The more adept you become, the fewer lockpicks you are going to need. That's all there is to it, really.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Tell this to anyone.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I don't believe that. And it's going to get even worse.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Nobody will learn anything. I don't want to hear that anymore.
It's a bad business.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. From this moment onward, Lord Andre will take the supreme command of our militia. All the citizens of this city who have martial skills at their disposal are herewith urged to join the Royal Militia.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
change. Let's wait and see what happens.
I agree with you completely.
Some problems solve themselves.
He'd better shut up. Really, how much is that?
Will it ever change?
Someone's got to do the work.
I agree with you completely.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
There you are again.
That's all just gossip.
I think this bow belongs to you.
My bow. Where did you find it?
In a dark hole full of rats.
I hope you didn't get into trouble.
No, I've done this kind of thing before.
Thank you anyway. I owe you for
Never
this.
would have thought of that himself.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin. That's good. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Really didn't deserve that.
That's really not my problem.
And the human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
So worked up.
Adonos saw.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's not what I heard. He'd better shut up.
He can't keep anything to himself. And he works all day. He can't keep
He know about duty. That's totally obvious.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I've got no time for things like that. That's nothing new. That's no secret. Watch out. Totally obvious.
Hey, you!
Innos be with you. What can I do for you, Wanderer?
Where will this path take me?
The path leads to the monastery of the Magicians of Fire. However, access is permitted only to the servants of Innos. If you want to be accepted as a novice in the monastery, you must bring a sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Innos. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Innos and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me. May Innos watch over you always.
Hey! Bless me.
I bless you in the name of Innos. May the Lord's fire burn in your heart and give you the strength to act according to his justice. May Innos watch...
Welcome to the Monastery of Innos, stranger. I am Brother Pedro, a humble servant of Innos and the warder of the gate to the holy monastery. What is it you require?
Tell me about life in the monastery.
We live in the monastery in order to serve Innos. We novices perform the work and study the scriptures when we have the opportunity. The magicians watch over us, and they explore the arts of magic.
Nothing there. Nothing there. I think I've found something.
It had to happen sooner or later. I agree with you completely. Nobody wants to know.
Yeah, get away from here! What do we have here? Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who wants to know?
I'm Buster, one of Lee's mercenaries. And you had better be a little nicer to me, or I'll have your hide. All right, what do you want here?
I know Lee.
Everyone knows Lee. That doesn't mean a thing, pal. Right now, You're talking to me. So where are you headed?
If you say so. I'm on my way to see the landowner.
Indeed. You don't look all that dangerous to me.
I've killed a beast or two on occasion.
Ha! You probably flattened a few weevils in the fields and chased a couple of rats from their holes. We're dealing with orcs here. Well, yeah, and with those scummy city guards.
Impressive.
That's our business, kid. We even produce our own weapons and armor. We defy death every day. But a country bumpkin like you wouldn't know about that.
Whatever you say.
Get a move on, you wimp!
Do you really believe that?
Wait a minute. How's it going?
You're not one of us, huh? I'd get out of here if I were you.
Why?
This wasn't a paradise before, but at least we were left in peace as long as we did our work for Sekob. But lately it's become unbearable. Bandits are everywhere, field raiders destroy the entire harvest, and the landowner is getting to be pretty brutal.
Are you afraid of the landowner then?
You bet. If the landowner doesn't like people's faces, he sends his mercenaries after him, and that's the last you see of them. So we prefer to keep our mouths closed.
Shouldn't the mercenaries take care of the field raiders?
I don't know what they're being paid for, but certainly not to help us common people. The field raider problem is left to the small farmers who rent the fields from him.
How do you protect yourselves against the bandits?
We don't. We run away. What else?
Keep your chin up.
That's not so easy if you're working for Sekob, the slave driver.
One less monster around. One less monster around.
Nothing there.
That was no big deal. You listened to the wrong people.
Yeah, get away from here!
Nothing there.
Yeah, get away from here! Yeah, get away from here!
Nothing to plunder.
said that. Can't rely on that. I never knew that. Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us. That's really not my problem. Been there, done that.
Nothing to be had there.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
You're in for it now. You're in for it now. You're in for it now.
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
You're in for it now. You're in for it now. So much for you, lowlife. You're in for it now.
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
That's been known a long time. You don't have to ask me that. I never knew that. Who said that?
Yeah, get away from here!
Hey, you! How are things?
So. Those mercenaries aren't much help, really. I had expected them to have a little more guts, at least. But they're just a bunch of braggarts and loudmouths, if you ask me. So what about those things I buried? Have you found them yet?
No, not all of them.
Then hurry up, will you? It can't be all that difficult.
What was your business with the mercenaries?
I already told you, I'm looking for this fellow in red armor. But the idiots here have no idea what I'm talking about.
I take it you're looking for someone named Dexter?
Damn it, how would I know the fellow's name?
I know where you can find him.
Really? Tell me.
Not far from here. He seems to be the leader of an evil gang of bandits.
Ha! Yup, that's him. I knew the old landlubber'd hold up here somewhere. Now, all I need to do is scour all the hideouts and rat holes around here. I'll find that bastard. Don't need your help for that.
Where do you think you're going?
How would that be any concern of yours?
Then I'll have to explain it to you carefully.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm preparing for battle.
Why?
Lately, the farmers have had more and more problems with field raiders. A few of them even managed to get themselves eaten. Fat Onar didn't exactly find that amusing. None of us got our pay for a week, and it was more or less my fault. Now Lee wants me to wipe out the creature's nest by myself, and the other boys have already made bets on whether I'll survive.
Are you a good fighter?
I'm fair with a sword, but with a bow, I'm very good. Why do you ask?
Where's the nest?
In the middle of the field here, in the big rock.
We could attack that nest together.
You want to help me? Why?
I want to see some gold.
You bastard! You want to take advantage of my situation, huh? Either I pay you, or I bite the dust. All right, I can pay you 50 gold pieces. That's all I got.
Let's attack the nest.
Right now? Or do you need to equip yourself first? You could go back to the farm first.
There's no time like the present.
Good. Then let's see what you got. One less monster around.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm preparing.
Are you... I want to see...
Eat it. All right. You...
Let's go.
So, this is where they drag the dead farmers. Disgusting. The filthy things should all be wiped out now. Let's go back.
Hey! What about our agreement?
Are you kidding? You didn't do anything for it.
I think your hide could do with another tanning. I don't like having my leg pulled.
Don't make me cry. Oh man, my head. All right, you're the better fighter. What do you want?
Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to have a look around, that's all.
There's a heap of trouble here for men like you. Are you telling me you just want to look around? Ha! So you're headed for the farm. Why else would you have trudged all the way here, hmm? So don't give me any of that bullshit, and let me search you and you can go on your way.
Suit yourself. Search me then.
Now then, let's see what we have here. You came all this way without any gold? It doesn't look to me like you're starving. You must have hidden the dough somewhere, right? Anyway, you aren't stupid. I'm sure we'll meet again. Watch out for yourself until then. You're probably the only one who knows where all your gold is. I only want 50 gold pieces from you. That's the toll here. And you only need to pay once. That's fair, isn't it?
He really
Got my
should have
own
known
opinion
better.
about that.
You just have to listen.
That's really not my problem. It can't go on like this. I've heard a thing or two. As if I didn't.
I'm staying out of it. You don't have to tell me that.
Is it really true? Nobody will learn anything. You really didn't deserve that. Trouble tell me that isn't true. Do you really believe that? That's been known a long time. You mustn't believe everything you hear.